Hello everybody, welcome to another live stream. Oh my god, these headphones suck. What a waste of 10 bucks. Okay, I'm gonna take these off in just a second. Oh, the camera reset. No. No, camera, why would you reset? Dang man, these headphones really suck. Give me a second here. I'm just gonna turn on the camera so you can actually see me. And then I'm gonna change these headphones because they absolutely suck. Hey, why isn't it working? Hey, why aren't you working? It's on my side. There we go. That was weird. It was a weird glitch. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another live stream. I hope everybody is doing really well and having yourselves a great day. I apologize for that weird mishap. I don't know what happened, but these headphones suck. So let me, crap. I'll just keep wearing these stupid other ones that I don't like. Wow, these headphones are bad. I paid 10 bucks for them. I just bought them. It literally sounds like you're underwater. They are trash. Never buy Wicked Audio, everybody. Never buy Wicked Audio. They are bad. I just didn't want to have to wear over the head headphones. I'm so tired of wearing over the head. Yeah, that's way clearer. Holy crap, it's like night and day. Hello, everybody. Now I can hear myself saying hello to all of you. I hope you're all doing really well and that you're all having a really great day. I'm a little bit overexposed, I think. I don't know. Oh. Turn the wheel, that's why. Okay, hello everybody, welcome. I hope you're all doing really well and you're all having a really good day. We're here. I know it is super late. I apologize. I had a doctor's appointment that I completely forgot about. I had booked it like a week ago. It was to refill my medications, and I completely forgot about it, and so I didn't remember until last night when I was going to bed. I was getting ready to sleep, and then it clicked that I had to go to a doctor's appointment today, which really threw me off because the doctor's appointment was like halfway through where I would normally be streaming, and it's an hour away from here. So I would have had to leave before I would have started streaming, and then I didn't get home till about half an hour ago. So there was just no way for me to start on time, which, you know, obviously threw everything off a little bit, but I'm here. You know, we're here. There's nothing I can really say about that outside of we're here. I will say that we are thankfully clear for the rest of the week. I don't think I have anything else planned, so we should be good from this point forward. I do want to take the first couple of minutes though, because I do have a goodbye screen overlay now, which I didn't have before. So let's take a second to like set that up real quick. You're not gonna see me, you're just gonna hear me. TikTok, you will see me. You will see me, TikTok. But let me set it up here on Twitch and YouTube, and then I'll make one for TikTok in a second. So we're gonna add the overlay first of all. Goodbye overlay, and then add the image which I just downloaded. Show me the icon so I make sure it's the right one. Yes, boom. And then I want to add a little yellow box so you all can see who subbed, who is subbed. So we're gonna add my yellow box that I have. Boom. Right. And just shrink it so it's up closer to where I actually put the word sub. And then add the browser source, and we're going to have a sub list that will go right there, which I think the spacing is okay. Right, and then we're gonna add my other camera, my back-facing camera, and it will go underneath. Not transform, order. Where's order? Order, move to the bottom. Oh, I didn't make the thing. Oh, I didn't make it see-through. Oh, I'm so dumb. Dang it. What can I do to make it see-through without having to make it see-through? I don't know. I'll have to fix it later. Whatever, at least we have a goodbye screen. I think for TikTok, it'll be the same thing too. That it'll have the weird thing. That's okay, let's go to the goodbye screen. Add image. It's a different overlay, actually. Good. I can't name it. I forgot. This ATOM thing doesn't allow you to rename the sources when you get them. You have to actually name them after you put them in. Yeah, it's white as well. Dang it. Okay, I can fix that though. But at least we'll have a good buy screen today. That's what matters. You know? That's what matters. Okay, image. Credit box. Bring that down. Oops. Bring that down so you can see the subs. Then add browser source, sublist. I'll stretch it, I guess. It's not gonna look great, but it'll be stretched, whatever. I guess they just show once and then they disappear. Huh. Oh well, that's okay. All right, we have a good buy screen. That's what matters. That's what matters. But yeah, so I'm way later. It'll probably be a really quiet stream today because obviously nobody's used to watching me this. Like, this is usually halfway through my stream, so people aren't really looking out to see if I'm live or not. There will be people that'll lurk and stuff, and that's fine. It won't be a super long stream either because I started so late, which I really apologize about. Just turning on a fan just so I'm not gonna overheat while sitting in here. But yeah, so that's kind of where we are right now. It's a little bit of a hectic week. Obviously, we haven't had the best week for scheduling, but that's just how things go sometimes, and I'm fine with it. You know, I had the doctor's appointment today. Yesterday there was it was Labor Day and things were kind of messed up that way, and then the day before it was the weekend, and I was off on Saturday because I had no internet. Like, it's just been a weird week. But tomorrow we should be back to normal, and then we should pretty much be smooth sailing for the next little while anyway, because I don't really have anything else planned as far as I know. I think everything is pretty straightforward, so it should be good. Hello, Luis. How you doing? Welcome. How are you? I hope you're doing really, really well. I'm doing really well. I'm a little bit discombobulated, but it's just because I was like rushing to try to get the stream started, but we're here. I am going to be playing some Minecraft today. I've been playing the forest for the last little while and I'm really liking it, but I do think I need to play something a little bit more viewer friendly, I guess would be the term to use. You know, something that would be more attractive for other people to watch. So I'm going to play a little bit of Minecraft today. We are playing the Java edition and I'm doing hardcore, which I've never done before. We did start it last stream, but all I did was found a village. And it was an empty, abandoned village, and that's pretty much all I did. It was like 20 minutes. I didn't do much. So today, because it's going to be kind of a quiet stream, you know, most of the people that like to chat are probably not going to be here just because some of them are in Europe and it's like, what, 1 in the morning over there. So they're not going to be hanging out. And then my other friends don't really know that I'm live because they thought earlier, you know. So it'll be a perfect time for me to kind of build a small basic base. Maybe work on a little bit of a farm just to have something for some food. You know, try to set a basic area so I can start working on some Minecraft stuff. And if you don't know, if you don't play Minecraft, hardcore mode means you die once and it's over, you know? Ty, hello. No worries, dude. Do your thing. Do your thing. You know, you should be studying. You shouldn't be watching me. So I'm okay with that. I'm totally cool with it being a completely dead chat. I'm like I said, I'm feeling a little discombobulated. Just because it was such a rush. Like, I forgot that I had the doctor's appointment. And I remember last night and I was like freaking out that I needed to try to make it back on time and it didn't happen. But I did get some good news, which is really nice. You know, I went to the doctor's a few months back and he did a bunch of, it was about 6 months ago, he did a bunch of blood work. And the blood work showed that I had an inflamed and fatty liver, which is not a good thing, obviously. Technically, an inflamed liver is like the main side effect of something like hepatitis, which I don't have. It didn't come up in the test, but they're like, if you don't have that kind of disease, then why is your liver inflamed? And because itis is like inflammation and hep is what they use for liver based stuff. I saw a video once of somebody who didn't know anything about healthcare. This is a little bit of it's a really big tangent, but kind of connected. Who didn't know anything about healthcare, and they heard a rumor that, of course, TikTok, you just say something and people just believe you without even doing an ounce of research. There's this rumor on TikTok basically saying that it's called hysterectomy because women were seen as being having hysteria, and so you would do a hysterectomy to cure hysteria, and it was actually like a sexist thing. But the reason it's called a hysterectomy is because hyster is the word that they use. I think it's Greek. It's a Greek word for liver, for the uterus, and ectomy is removal. So it's the uterus removal. It's not some like deeper meaning about being involved with hysteria, but people just like parroted it without even bothering to look for a second. We're doomed. But anyways, so they needed to figure out what was going on. He was a little bit concerned, especially because it was fatty, and that usually means liver disease. That usually means liver failure down the road. That usually means death sentence. So he's like, you're not anywhere in an alarming area. Like, you're not actively in trouble. He's like, it's alarming to see this. It should be corrected, so let's see if we can correct it just through like healthier living. And then I went back, and he's like, your stats are all perfect. The inflammation and the fattiness that showed up in your blood work, all gone. Everything's perfect. He's like, actually, this is the healthiest I've ever seen your blood work. So that's pretty good news to know that this is the healthiest he's ever seen me. My heart rate is also in a much better place than it has been. It has been fairly high every time he measures it, but I never had this, but now I get it. I have white coat syndrome, which is basically you get nervous when you're at the doctor's office, which I don't know why I do anymore, because at first it was because I was worried about my heart rate. Now I just automatically get worried because I want my heart rate to be low when he tests it, so that makes my heart rate go up. But then we looked at my stats that my watch has been keeping, and it's like well within healthy bounds. So he's like, everything's looking really good. This is probably the healthiest I've ever seen you. So it's a real nice turnout from the doctor's appointment. So it was totally worth it. It just, I'm discombobulated because I started late, you know? Abdu, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, Luis, how have you been? How have things been? 1 week away. You've got this, man. You've got this. Just write your notes. Yeah, I don't know how you study. I know for me, a big part of it was like rewriting things, and it was really time consuming and really frustrating. The hard part is, depending on how much you have to actually do equations and not just answer questions, right? Equations, you can't really just rewrite them over and over again. But if it's a lot of like remembering certain rules or certain like processes, or remembering a certain like definition, I found for me, what I would do, I learned this in script writing, in script memorization classes, and I just implemented it into studying, and it's super time consuming and incredibly frustrating. But what I would do is I would actually write the first sentence, then I'd go back and write the first and second sentence, then I'd go back and write the first, second, third sentence. And so that way I've repeated the first sentence so many times that it's just in my head. And so I could go back and quote the whole thing, despite not actually memorizing what the thing was. I can memorize what was written, and then I can like use that while I'm in the test. Again, I don't know how much that would help you. It's insanely time consuming, but goddamn, did it ever help me when I was doing my test on like the infection process, or learning all the different types of cells and how they react with each other and what they do specifically within your body. You know, I would just write the definitions that way over and over until eventually like my hand would hurt, but it stuck. I don't remember them anymore, but it's also been 3 years. But it helped. And that's what I do for script writing too. When I'm writing my scenes that I like have a big monologue I have to memorize, I'll literally write it, you know, sentence by sentence. I actually, with the scene, I'll go even deeper. I'll go word by word. So like the first line of one of the Shakespearean monologues that I used to know was "to bait fish withal" was the first line, and I would literally do to bait fish, to bait fish withal, and like that. So I would have every single word memorized. Again, time consuming. It absolutely sucks, but it was the only way that I could stick, like have it in my brain. Good, man. Hopefully that'll give you a bit more focus to be able to see, especially if it's something that you are weaker in. It'll maybe give you something to really sink your teeth into. Or if it's something you already are very good in, then you can kind of focus on something that maybe you're not so strong in. So that way you're already feeling a little bit more settled. Okay, this stuff I'm pretty decent at. This is the stuff I need to work on. You know what I mean? I'm not so strong in everything. Oh man, Luis, I'm hoping that's a good thing that my stuff's popping up on your For You page. I hope. Barack, I'm gonna be playing some Minecraft today. I'm gonna be playing some Minecraft. Nothing too crazy. I want to play something that's a little bit more popular. I've been playing a lot of The Forest, but The Forest doesn't usually have a lot of viewership. It's also not very open for everybody to watch, you know, because there's like violence and stuff, and it's not exactly the most, I don't want to go like full family friendly, like child friendly, but I want it to be like okay for people to come in and watch if like they live in a household or they're part of a religion that's like very anti-violence. Then Minecraft, I mean, yeah, it's violence because I'm stabbing zombies, but it's not really, you know, it's big blocks. So that's kind of what we're doing today. We're playing hardcore on Java, so it is like a one-shot deal. So I'm gonna try my best to be super careful and build stuff. We're right at the beginning. We're right at like building a base. That's basically all we've done. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm working on it. You know, I have a video that I posted here on TikTok. I got to get it up on YouTube and on Instagram that I didn't do earlier. But I've just been so busy, and now I'm streaming. But I'll post it up later tonight once the stream is done. Again, it's not going to be a super late stream, everybody. It's only going to be like 2, maybe 3 hours, just because I started so late, and I have to work tonight and into tomorrow. So I'm going to try to like not make it too long, but I'm also not going to like stop in half an hour. I'm going to have at least 2 hours. And that's kind of where we're gonna be sitting. So yeah. So I guess we can get started. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to add or to say. I don't think. I'm feeling kind of out of it. I don't know. I feel kind of weird. But I was feeling it when I was with the doctor, and he's like, "No, all your signals are fine. Like your vital signals are fine." He's like, "I think you just have anxiety, just from like everything going on in life." You know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm feeling a little bit weird. So it'll be nice to play some Minecraft because I'll be able to just kind of turn my brain off and play, which will be great, you know? So let me start this whole thing up. I actually haven't played Minecraft since I went back to one PC, so hopefully it will not like completely bog us down. I hope. Ginger Gamer, how you doing, man? I'm gonna mine the crafts. Don't you worry. I'm gonna mine the crafts. How are you, man? Are you still at the hotel? How are things? I should probably grab a snack. I'll do that in a little bit. I do have some of Weewin's cookies, though. Yeah, Weewin's cookies. Weewin has the best cookies. She sends me the best cookies. Damn, dude, you're gonna be there for like almost a month. You need to try to get yourself to go to like Niagara Falls, Buffalo. Then I'll like take a day trip out to well, I don't have my passport anymore, it expired. If you have a passport, then you can take a day trip on my side and we can hang out. Go like start a natural disaster in Buffalo, Niagara Falls. Make it rain or something. We'll stand on each side of the lake and we'll yell at each other. That's what we'll do. Or not the lake, the river. I mean, it's only like maybe 200 feet. We could yell across there. We'll both sit there with like a picnic basket right at the edge of the river and yell at each other and pretend like we're enjoying it together. Buffalo is a natural disaster. I actually, on this file, I only have the one. Actually, I only ever really use one character. I don't really do much. I've only even made like a couple of worlds. I had my very original world that I made on my own that I started with. Then I had a world that I played with Nora, and I had a world that I played with Nora and her mom. And then I had another world that I had started on my own when I originally restarted. So I've got like 4 worlds. It's not very much. I like to kind of fixate. I'm not like the typical Minecraft player that kind of works on something and then walks away and never comes back. From what I hear, I don't know if they're actually like that. I like to kind of just stick to one world. The only reason I even walked away from my first one was because I did everything. Like this was before they introduced the Guardian or whatever, the Warden, before they introduced the Warden. I had beaten the Ender Dragon. I needed to beat the Wither, but like at that point I had everything and I was like, I don't know what the point of playing is anymore. So I just kind of stopped playing it because I was playing by myself, right? But now I haven't really played by myself in a really long time, so, and it's in hardcore, so it gives me a reason to kind of go back, you know what I mean? Come on, audio. Kick in. Okay. Why no sound? Oh, I didn't open the banana thing. That's why. I didn't open voice meter banana. Okay, voice meter banana is open. See the game. Okay, options. Oh, we can hear it. It's loud. There we go. Oh my god, it's so loud in my ears. Bing bong, hello to you. Ooh, scared me. Okay. That is so loud in my ears. But I can turn it down in my ears. Actually, I think you guys are completely silent, aren't you? Ha, now you can hear it. Okay, hopefully it's not too loud for all of you. It's a much better audio for me now. I'm mining the craft. I am mining the craft. I am mining the craft. So, anybody who... Or do you mean... Oh, in my skits! Oh, Barack, I thought you meant how many characters in Minecraft. Oh, how many characters do I have for my skits? I've got the mom, the son, that's 2. The 2 little kids who talk to each other, that's 4. I've got a surfer bro, alpha male, streamer tip, bad tip giver. That's 5. I've got my, how's it going, Retro? The guy who always wants to help me, but just sometimes makes things worse. That's 6. And then I've got, hey, Retro. So that's 7. I've got 7 characters. And then obviously me. So there's 7 characters plus me. Now I know what you meant. I was like, yeah, I don't know. I only use 1 character in Minecraft. I get it now. I get it. I know, right, Ginger? I did one a few months back, and I got a couple of comments that were like, wow, way to do 2019 TikTok content. It's like, I like it. I think it's funny. I'm sorry that you fixated and only watched that type of video. You know, I had a whole library of stuff. If you only watch that kind of video, it's not my fault you got burnt out on it. I am gonna bring the skits back. I haven't had the energy. You know, everything is so fresh. Oh, I'm like not even on camera. Everything's so fresh within like my personal life that you know, dang it. I'm trying to center myself. I haven't had energy for anything. Like it's an emotional exhaustion that I'm in. So, but I'll get back to it. I am gonna make more skits because I really enjoy the skits. I'm a tad biased. Yeah, no, I like those skits. I'll be bringing them back. Right now, I've just been concentrating on like trying to be consistent more than anything by posting almost every day on TikTok and streaming without missing a day, even though I'm super late sometimes. At least I'm live. So I'm trying to be consistent. Next step is to actually like format how I'm gonna make my videos. I'm even like testing new ways to make my videos because obviously it's not always high quality what I end up with. So I'm trying to find a way to like make my videos look better, and that way I can always feel proud of my work, you know? You like the voices? So I've got like the surfer bro. He's gonna give you the best streamer tips. You just listen to him, you're gonna be famous any day. And then so like, I've got this guy, here's my other voice. He's the guy that's gonna tell you how to be famous. First, you have to make lots of money. Once you're a thousandaire, then you can be a super famous streamer.
And then I had this guy, he's like the really annoying guy. He was the guy that was in the chat yesterday, who was like, you're still talking about it? I'm that guy, you know? I'm that guy.
And then the 2 kids don't really have a voice. I just kind of talk more excited, but I don't have a voice for them.
And then I got mom, who kind of talks like Miguel, but she's more high pitch. You know, she don't even care.
He's the same as Miguel, but Miguel is more sensual sounding. Those are all the voices that I really do. For characters anyways. It's more crispy than a bacon. Especially what if I mute the game and all you hear is my voice in a world where there's that one piece of toast with a crispy piece of bacon. You too can enjoy this crisp. Super mega crispy. Is the volume okay? I'm trying to run off the meters. I've also put limiters so the one can never overpower me, but I don't know if it's close enough. Once I'm talking, I also have it setting so it turns the volume down as I talk. Hopefully the volume is at an okay level. Oh, we got lava. Nice. So I can use that to Farm some lava once I find some iron. Hey, I've never seen one of these guys. What? I know they've been in the game for a while, but I've never seen one until now. Retro ASMR. Sorry, lamb, sheep, ram guy. But yeah, I have all those characters. I just haven't done anything with them. Like, I don't have anything written down for the Hey Retro, really. Nothing's really come up that would be worthwhile making a video on. There's been a few that I've seen, because like the stream tip guy, the bad stream tip giver, I didn't make those bad tips up. It was always a tip that I saw on TikTok. Somebody saying something that it's just like, are you dumb? You're trying to scam people? Is that what you're trying to do? I have one idea, but I don't know how to make it work for a skit. So I'm still working on that to kind of come up with something. I do have a skit written for the mom and the son though. And I have a skit written for the two kids that like tell each other fake stories about how great they are at gaming. So I've got a couple of skits written. I just haven't recorded them. I haven't had the energy to record them really, you know. I'll be the Hey Retro guy for sure. Let's do it. I've also, I've been kind of torn up until yesterday. I've been kind of torn because like, I've got my stream room, right? Which is more than a lot of people can say. A lot of people have their stream room in their bedroom or their stream rooms in the living room. I have like a dedicated stream room. But I wanted to have a different camera angle for my videos. I wanted my streams to look one way and my videos to look different. But I didn't want to have to set up a totally separate room just to record when I only record a couple times a week, right? But last night I tried a new angle, which is still in this room. But because I'm not really putting down the curtain anymore, I can put the camera on the other side of the curtain and film myself this way, which still gives you the same background. Like you can still see the Dragon Ball background that I have. Can't really see it on Twitch and stuff, but it's right there. It's my Dragon Ball curtain and stuff. You can see all that, but now I'm slightly angled differently. So it gives a bit of a different feel, which is nice. It'll give a bit of variety to the channel. I'm excited for the future. That's what I gotta say. I'm excited for the future. Michael Jackson, hello again. How are you tonight? There's going to be a lot of content coming out and a lot of things I'm going to be testing and trying out and, you know, experimenting, seeing what works, what doesn't. Scheduling wise, I'm still going to tweak the schedule every once in a while, just based on, I was too busy talking. I wasn't collecting. I wanted to collect stone to make a place to live. You know, I want to still work out what I want to do for the schedule, what games I want to play. I'm still tweaking, right? We still have to add all of the like the memes and all that kind of stuff. Right now, right when the stream started, for those who weren't here right at the top, first of all, why weren't you here right at the top? No, I'm kidding. But I added a goodbye screen. I screwed it up. I have to resave it because I didn't save it with the see-through background. But I did save a goodbye screen, so now I can log off on everything at one time instead of like saying goodbye to two separate people, which is great. It'll unify that a little bit more. Next step, record myself in front of the green screen and do a bunch of dumb, silly, embarrassing things for you all to use your channel points for. You know, there's gonna be stuff. Yeah, future hype, man, future hype. There were a few days there where my brother was gonna fire the guy that he hired recently, and I was going to have to work a totally different schedule than what I'm working. Like back to my original schedule where I was streaming in the middle of the day, the ones that didn't work for you, Ginger. But then two other people gave up a contract, so then he has to fill in. So my brother's like, yeah, I'm not going to fire him anymore. So we're just going to keep him. I'm just going to reduce what he does. He's like, we'll go back to working the way that we were. So I'm going to be doing evening streams for sure. So hopefully you'll be able to hang out more often, you know? I miss the old faces. Okay, so I've collected some stone. I need iron, though. I don't think I saw a furnace or anything up here. So let's, I think I made a furnace though, so we can start smelting that little bit of iron I have so I can get an iron pickaxe. I've been stockpiling them, yes. I was saying last stream that my plan is I want to have some stuff that can be redeemed with points. That one won't interfere too much with the stream, but will give everybody a reason to use the channel points, you know? But I also want to make sure that I have stuff that is specific for money only, because that way, one, it incentivizes people, and two, it makes it more special when it's done rather than it being a channel point which could be spammed, right? Because you'll have people that will lurk for all the stream and they're going to collect a ridiculous amount of channel points, and then they're going to be able to do some of the stuff that would be paid for. So I don't want that to happen, but I do want to have some kind of reward for people who are very dedicated to the channel. So my plan right now is to have the jump scares be included, but I actually want the jump scares to be like an insanely expensive channel point redemption. I don't remember what the like how quickly it's earned, but my plan would be something like, I don't know, like I don't know, I'm making up a number, but like 100,000 points for a jump scare. That way it's not something that you could spam by watching the stream for an hour, but it's also not something that but it's also something that you can still achieve by being part of the channel, and it's a really big reaction from me, so it would feel at least worthwhile, if that makes sense. Like, it would be something that would make you go, yeah, it was worth it. It was worth all those points. Okay, so let's do the iron pickaxe. I gotta go look for some more iron. Let's empty my... I'm not used to these pop-ups. They don't happen in Bedrock. Okay, I have to get some more stone because I want to make sure I can build. I want to also get some iron so I can make more tools. But right now, something like an iron farm isn't even a possibility. Oh, I need to make some, like a farm of some sort. Maybe we should do that. Maybe I should try to, like, just a basic, collect a couple of animals just so I can have something to eat. So my dude doesn't starve. The channel, the hydrate. Oh my god, you guys are mean with that one. You guys are mean. You make me like almost puke from how much you guys would make me hydrate. 1 billion points, I cook you dinner. Heck yeah. You can ask Preston. I make a pretty mean dinner sometimes. I make a pretty mean dinner sometimes. There's a bunch of sheep. Let's go get some sheep. At least sheep can provide food and wool. Yeah. Here, sheepy, sheepy, sheepy. Oh, and there's 2 cows. Oh, perfect. I'm gonna put you right here. For now. I'll build you a proper farm in a sec, guys. But for now, just go in here. I want to go get the cows before they run away. Go. Go. A million points, I serenade you. Oh, man. If I had my beautiful voice still. I don't anymore. It's sad. It's so heartbreaking. But yeah, I definitely want to do a few different things. I'm not going to go like over the top crazy, but I definitely want to do some stuff. I even, when I did my video that I just posted on TikTok about not being a fan of Elden Ring, and I went back because I was trying to find a clip of me playing Dark Souls so that I can be like, you know, I've been playing Dark Souls, like the Soulsborne games for a while, and I really like them. But I wanted to like actually show like, hey, yeah, I here's some proof. Here's me streaming playing a Soulsborne game. And I went back and I watched myself, and it was cringy, but like I was so much more random during my live streams before. I'm hoping I can get that back a little bit. Cringe is cringe, whatever, I don't mind. But I wish I could get some of that back, because I was watching that clip and I was like, yeah, I would have like major reactions, and I'm not having those anymore. That kind of sucks. So I need to eventually get things going, get the channel a little bit more exciting, you know? Oh yeah, you guys can fight for what 1 million points means then. Age in life. For me, it's practice. I am so out of practice. I never sing anymore. Right? I'm in the process now because I do have that audition in a few weeks. So I'm you know what? I'm gonna put some dirt here just so I know that they're here. I have a show I'm auditioning for in a few weeks. So I want to make sure that at least I'm capable to carry a tune. I can carry a tune, but that's about the limit of what I can do right now. It's pretty bad. It's embarrassing. compared to how I used to sing. So I definitely need to practice up. So what I'm trying to do right now is like run vocal warm-ups when I'm in the car. And then I'll sing a couple of audition songs just to get the practice back. But yeah, no, it's bad. It's really frustrating for me. But I'll get there. I'll get there, you know. It's a whole new life, a whole lot more time. Thank you, Michael Jackson. It's gonna be a good day. I've been up for a while. I got up pretty early today compared to how I normally get up. Where the heck did I leave those sheep? I got up pretty early today. And oh wait, they were down here, weren't they? Yeah, there you are. Because I had that doctor's appointment, and then and then I got ready for the stream, and now I'm here. But once I'm done the stream, I don't start work till like way in the middle of the night, so it's gonna be pretty nice. I'll be able to like relax a little bit before work. I pulled out some chicken. I actually remembered this time. And I don't know what I'm gonna make with it, but I'm gonna make something for it. I think I have gravy. Maybe I'll make like a chicken poutine. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I serenade while getting slapped. I tried to sing a whole song while you're slapping me. Oh, that would be awesome. Not the you slapping me. I don't want to get slapped. I don't like pain. That's why I never got into wrestling, or any sports really. But I was talking about how my one friend, how she does streams where like there's a machine that throws ping pong balls at her face. She gets balls to the face. We were talking about that, remember? Yeah, that one. And I just had the occurrence that somebody does a channel point redemption and I have to sing a verse of a song while the machine is shooting me in the face. Wouldn't that be great? It would be so hard to sing while I'm trying to like not get hit in the eyeballs. But I feel like I'd be copying her, and I don't want to copy her. She's freaking hilarious on her own. I don't want to be like, haha, I stole your idea because you're funny and I'm not. Even though that's 100% accurate, because she's funny and I'm not. Okay, so we got some basic iron. Are there any like really high hills around here? Am I like on the highest hill? I feel like I'm on one of the tallest mountains, and it's not very tall at all. Oh, iron, yes. It feels like the spawn rate is much higher in Java than it is in Bedrock.
You said you wanted the stream to be exciting. Lol.
Oh, dude, I was not expecting that in the slightest. Oh, that wasn't even like... Oh, that wasn't even on my radar. Thank you for that. Oh, if anybody wants to hashtag GingerGamer in the chat. Holy crap, that was good. Especially because I just fell in this hole and I was hearing noises and I thought I was about to get attacked. And then you set off the damn sound. That was... The timing could not have been any better. The timing could not have been any better. Holy crap, that was good. Oh, that was excitement. That was excitement. Like, that really... I was not expecting that. Oh. Okay, so I will say... I had mentioned... during the last couple of months that I've been streaming, I was doing late night streams. I don't know if anybody remembers. They weren't really late night for me, but they were late night. Well, no, they were kind of late night. I started at 10 o'clock at night. I was doing really late night streams and doing horror games at the time. And I don't know if people that are here right now were here for that at all, but there were a few times that I had mentioned that I was a little bit concerned that I couldn't get scared as easily anymore. Like, it wasn't like it used to be, where before I would be like genuinely terrified during like Resident Evil streams. And then the jump scares would happen and it would be like a genuine reaction. I would be horrified. And I was saying, like, I'm not getting the same feeling. Like, I get scared, but it's not the same. And I was worried that it had to do with like the ADHD meds, that maybe they had made me unable to react in the same way or get immersed in the same way. No, that was wrong. That was wrong 100%. So yeah, definitely able to be scared, as proven by Ginger Gamer. You are a pro at it now. You've proven that I can get scared. I mean, I still got scared, but it wasn't the same. Turtsa, how you doing? Welcome. I hope you're doing okay. I am stuck on Green Hell controller layout, and it's messing me up so bad. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. Got a whole stack of coal. That's good. I haven't really found any other iron. I don't really want to make my mine on my mountain. There's already a hill down there. I don't want to get it overflowing with mobs, so maybe I'll build it on that hill. I'll start at the bottom of the hill so I don't have to dig through the hill itself. Duh, Minecraft is good, man. I'm crafting the mines. Or I'm mining the crafts. I'll be crafting the mines in a second. Right now we're mining the crafts. Okay. So, what do I want to take with me? I definitely want more torches because we're going to be mining for just a sec. I just want to get a little bit of iron. That's all I want. I don't want to do anything too crazy, you know? I don't know how to read the menu on this. It's confusing. Ha! Okay, boom. Almost got a stack of torches. Perfect. Yes. Yes, I did. I figured it gave an option to people on Twitch, because a lot of Twitch viewers who donate and stuff, they don't like to use money. They like to use their bits. I like to use my bits too. They like to use bits, and so they're more likely to do it that way sometimes. So I figured it's an option. I like the dollar amount better because it's 666. I couldn't do that for bits. I think I could have done it for bits, but it would have been worth less because Twitch steals half your money, right? So it would have been a much less fair way of doing it because then people could do it a lot easier on bits. You know what I mean? Okay. I don't know if it's deactivated. I think it is. I'm not 100% sure though. Exactly, right? 666. It makes sense. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on my bio that isn't active anymore. I have to fix that. I haven't had the time. Even the overlay I did yesterday, I did it and then I went to bed. And then I had to go to work, so I didn't spend too much time on it. Okay. You know what? I should probably have my coordinates on screen. Just because I don't want to get lost. Wait, where the hell are the coordinates in this game? They're different in Bedrock. Accessibility, maybe? High contrast, subtitle, auto, sprint, sneak, chronometer. Is it one of the F keys? Oh, okay, okay. Is it F5? Nope, that's the view. F4, F3. Oh, is it like this where like I can't just have it up on screen like slightly? I have to do it this way? Is it like that? On Bedrock, you can have it like constantly in the corner and it's just the coordinates, nothing else. I'm gonna get lost. I'm so gonna get lost. Okay, let's go down the hill so we can go into the mountain and try to find a little bit of iron. This music makes me so emotional sometimes. I get the feeling that if I dig here, it'll go right into water and then it won't be passable until I build stuff to get through it. So maybe not a good idea. They're deactivated. Did you do it? Oh, I'm sorry, dude. The bits themselves should have gone through, though. Like, it's not even showing them in my recent events. Maybe it's delayed. Maybe it'll be a suspension. Like, it'll be a suspension of belief until all of a sudden it kicks in. I don't know how to type into the thing. Yeah, I don't know how to even type into the... Like this? Did I write something wrong, maybe? Maybe the star? It needs the star, maybe? I thought the star was you, like, saying, this is what you're supposed to type in. Let's try that. So, asterisk, game rule, reduced debug info. Only slash. Okay, okay, okay. Let's try again. Maybe I just spelled it wrong and I didn't see that. Game rule, reduced debug info, true. Nope, didn't work. That's okay. No big deal. Maybe I have to, like, activate it somehow, like, within the game settings to allow me to put the codes in. I don't know. Oh, well, it's fine. I'll just take a picture of my screen. Not a screenshot, but I'll take a picture of my screen and I'll make sure that it's, like, focused in the location. Ah! Ah! The bits worked. I don't know if that's the one that you sent or you sent a follow-up one, but that worked. That really worked. Okay. Camera. Okay, I hope that's good. I hope. All the alerts are really loud in my ears. The jump scares just kind of like elevate that even further. But all of them are pretty loud in my ears. Okay, maybe... I don't see any mountains. That's the worst part. The roof building mechanics are lovely. Nice. Yeah, the game... every review that I saw, they talked about how the game improved on a whole bunch of stuff that was kind of not great in the regular forest. So I am excited to get into that game. I'm definitely excited to get into that game. See, this game would be a game that would be good for playing music in the background, but I don't have any royalty-free stuff. I don't want to get my whole stream muted because of it. A bunch of my stuff has been muted recently because Harris Heller took down all of his Streambeat stuff. All his playlists are private on YouTube. And so I found one that somebody else made that has access to those videos, and every time I click it, I get my videos muted because there are random other songs mixed in with just the Harris Heller logo on it, but they're not actually by him. Or he has it set up to mute and he completely just lied. I'm up for a treat. Nice. I mean, at least they're staying on top of it, right? So many games get released and they're buggy, and then the devs like do a couple of patches and then it just stays buggy for forever. There's a few games that I really like that have weird buggy glitches and they're just never gonna fix them. Even Minecraft, there's the VR mod. Not mod, but like the VR support that they had for Oculus. They broke it, and I haven't checked recently, but up until about 3 months ago, it was still broken, and it had been broken for 6 months, 7 months, and they've released various patches in that time. They just stopped supporting the VR completely. And it's so frustrating because like that's the way I like to play Minecraft, is in VR. Yeah, I've been looking on the Stream Beats channel, and none of the playlists show up on my like what I see. I literally can only see one playlist, and it's like 5 songs, and they're all the rock songs with music videos, but not the actual rest of the stuff. Hey, Preston, have you had a chance to play today? Like, have you tried it out at all? Preston just got a Series S. Your 100% legitimate, not stolen Series S that was 100% sold because the guy needed rent money and no other reason at all? They're on Spotify. I don't like Spotify. I hate Spotify. It's so filled with ads, and I don't listen to music, so I don't want to pay for it. Nice, Ginger. Depending on how your money is, dude, I did a video of it. Just a really basic overview. But I did a video of, I got myself an ROG Ally. The Steam Deck is another really, really good option. Holy crap. Honestly, holy crap is all I can say. I was actually tempted to see what would happen if I tried streaming from the ROG Ally. Not the gameplay or anything like that. Literally just plug in like this thing and plug my big PC into the ROG Ally and then have the ROG Ally connect to the internet so it will stream to see if it's capable of it, because it's so impressive. But the reason I'm saying it is like full access to full PC games on the go. So nice. So nice. 100% legit. Oh man. Wait, did I forget to bring my bed? I forgot to bring my bed. Oh god. And I knew this was gonna happen. I am disoriented. I went across the water, but I don't remember where I went across the water. Yeah, anybody watching? I have a really bad sense of direction. I have no idea where to go 90% of the time. Where's my phone? Yeah, so I haven't been playing much Baldur's Gate 3 since it came out. I played it a little bit. I haven't really spent too much time with it just because I'm not in the right like mindset, you know, and like I'm feeling okay. So don't think that I'm like sending encoded man messages where I'm like, I'm okay, but inside I'm like, I'm dying. No, I'm feeling okay. But the continuous like stress and mourning has made me uninterested in stuff. And so like I'm having a hard time getting myself involved in Baldur's Gate. So I haven't really spent much time with it. But like the ROG Ally runs it. It runs it on medium settings at 720p. But then you don't have to lug around a whole console and have to plug it into a TV with a bunch of wires. It's literally plug it into the wall and you're good to go. And you could run it on medium settings. Now, the ROG Ally does not have trackpad, so it's a little bit awkward, but you're playing on PS5, so at least you would be used to the controller layout. But like I've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn on my ROG Ally. I've been playing, I finished Days Gone on it. I've also been playing Batman Arkham Knight. And High on Life, is that what it's called? That one, the Rick and Morty game, the one by the same guy. I've been playing that. Like I've been playing a ton of games on this ROG Ally. Now the battery isn't great, so you're gonna have it plugged in a lot of the time. But I mean, it's so much better than carrying around a whole PS5, right? Okay, Preston, I'll take a look at them once I'm done. Senpai.tv/streambeats. Ah, okay. Give me a second here. Let me try to find my shelter. So these jerks don't sneak up behind me and go psst and then blow up. I honestly don't think I'm even in the right place, but it's nighttime and I'm scared to look at the coordinates on my phone and on the game. Oh crap, I'm out of food. Eat, 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 eat. For those wondering why I'm panicking, this is hardcore mode. If I die, everything gets erased. All my progress is gone. I haven't really made much progress, but still, I don't want to die this early on into the attempt of playing hardcore. You know what? You know what? I'm just gonna dig. I'm just gonna dig and get myself sheltered that way. I don't have a bed, but if I'm dug in, at least nothing will happen. Oh no. Haha! Ha! Can't do nothing now, jerk. Can't do nothing now, jerk. I'm safe. Haha! Hello, Vargas. How's it going? Welcome. To play straight from the site. Okay. Let me see what happens. Just to have it playing like lightly in the background for now, because it is a very silent game. There's not a lot going on. It'll like mash when both are going at the same time, but the music doesn't go all the time. So let's see how this works. senpai.tv/streambeats. Ha! There we go. We got something. Okay. It'll be quiet, but it'll be playing in the background at least. Now it won't be completely quiet while we're playing. But I'm stuck. It's nighttime and I'm stuck. I'm scared. Look at him! Like he's right there! That jerk is gonna come up and just blow me up, man. Good and getting better. Nice. Nice. That's good. It's good to hear. Now that I'm here, actually. Negative 342. I'm at negative 100. Okay. I'm in the right direction. I'm just not... Actually, no, I'm in the right direction. I'm just not far enough. That creeper does like me. You know what? This isn't going to be interesting for people. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it. We're just going to keep moving. First, I need actual stones. Oh god. First, let's get some actual stuff to be able to build so I can get out of here. Also, you're going to see me constantly switching items like this. And I don't mean to. It's because I've been playing the forest. I'm not used to this being my inventory. So I keep pushing the forest inventory button that I have. And it's not inventory in Minecraft. So, oops. Is the volume balance okay? Like what you hear from the music versus like even a little bit of gameplay or my voice? That's great. Okay, perfect. Before you blow me. At least take me to dinner. I like Korean food. So. Hey, why did it stop? Or is it just one example and then it stops? Is that what happened there? The music just stopped. Weird. Oh no! Oh! Oh, that scared me. Yeah, it stopped. It was just one. It's still like showing the play, like it shows the pause button, not the play button anymore. So it's acting like it's playing, but it was just one song. Damn it. I guarantee you Harris Heller took it down because, like, I mean, the truth is he says he's all about like helping streamers out and making it easier for streamers, but he's about making money. That's one thing that I don't appreciate about some content creators is how they try to pretend they're completely selfless. Like no, I'm not trying to make any money doing this. You are. That's life. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to run a business and you're trying to make money. I guarantee you he took it off YouTube because so many people use ad blockers that he wasn't making any money on YouTube. So then he decided to just take it down on YouTube to force people to use something like Spotify where he would get ad money or they would pay memberships and he would get money from that. Guaranteed that's what it is. Come on, the sunlight is coming. Look, it's going purple. It's going purple. I'll turn the music on in just a second. I'll have to go to Spotify. We'll just have to listen to ads, I guess. I might just turn it off in my ear so I don't hear it because I don't want to hear music. Come on. Come on, sunlight, hurry. Hurry. God, this is the worst part of the night. That's how it is in real life, too. Ah, creeper. Okay. I really think I've headed the wrong direction this whole time. But it's daytime now, so there's nowhere to run anyway. I didn't really have anything set up, so... It's not like I really lost anything. Like, I had some blocks, but that's about it. My furnace and stuff, but I didn't really have anything important. I'm wearing the armor that I collected, so... Oh, Skeletor! Oh god, get out of here. Come on, daytime, hurry up! Burn these dudes. Light their butts on fire, come on. Okay. I think we're relatively safe. Oh, I almost fell. Oh god. Okay. Piggy, 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 piggy. Come on. Have some pork so that way I don't starve while we're hunting for more minerals and stuff. I gotta find a place to build my base. I haven't found anything that I really like. The other place was just an empty village. It wasn't really anything too special. Yeah, so that's what it is. It's a money thing. Which again, fine. He wants to make money. I totally get it. And we're not entitled to any free work. Just don't pretend like that's what you're out for, dude. Don't pretend like you're being super like righteous and like, no, I'm doing it for free because, you know, I want to help out little streamers and do things they don't have to worry about. But no, you're doing it for money, man. Just be upfront about it. It's cool. I'm not judging him for it either. It's just I'm not a fan of when you try to pretend like you're this like super nice person doing these great things and you're not actually doing it for good reasons. It's like those guys that run those training seminars that are like, I'm going to give you the best tutoring and you're going to be the best streamer thanks to my help, but you're going to have to pay for it. Dude, just say you're trying to make money. Don't pretend like you're trying to assist other streamers. You're literally just trying to make money. Okay. Well, I don't even have Apple Music, so... Yeah, he literally, when you click on the song, it plays, but it's only one song. He has one song per album style for you to listen to, and that's it. He doesn't actually have the whole thing up. He only has one. See, then this is what I'm referring. This is what I mean. Copyright free music for Twitch streamers and YouTubers. Start listening. Right underneath it just says completely free, but it's not, because I've got to pay for Spotify or whatever. So like, it's free because I'm not paying you directly, and you're not actually lying. But he knows what he's doing. Like, he very much knows what he's doing, especially because he took it down from all the free sites. So it's just, I don't like that. You know, I'm not a fan of people that do stuff like that. I don't like when people do that kind of stuff, you know? Not my thing. All right, well, I even have to sign up. No, I'm not even going to do it. I even have to sign up. This is so stupid. I hate Spotify. Why do I have to sign up for it? I think I might have made an account a long time ago. I don't know. Do I have an account under my thing? I don't know. I don't have an account. Yeah, it's not even like a big deal. Honestly, it's not like I'm you know, my day's been ruined because it's just annoying. That's all it is. It's just annoying. April. Gotta do this whole friggin' thing. Like, what do you care about my gender? What does that have to do with me listening to music? No, don't share my stuff with marketing people. You know, like, I'm surprised they didn't ask me, like, what size shoes do I wear? What's my favorite color? When did I first get involved with a woman? They're asking me such, like, ridiculous questions that I have zero interest in. Why are you asking me these things? I don't care. Okay. It's on. You should be able to hear it, right? I might mute it in my ears in a little while if it gets annoying. I don't like listening to music. That's the thing. I really don't like listening to music. Oh, it's meshing with Minecraft. Listen to that. It's like lo-fi hip-hop Minecraft. It's the real answer is because of marketing. They want to be able to sell your information, and by knowing your gender, your age, all that stuff, they know who to sell it to make money off of you. It's not like some deeper meaning. It's just so stupid that it's like, it's blatant that that's why they're asking. So that's why I asked the question, why do you want to know my gender? Not because I care, but because it's very obvious they only want to know so they could sell my information to somebody. Which to me is one of the scummiest practices businesses do in general. Businesses trying to sell your info is so disgusting, and they act like it's no big deal. It's so gross. Come here. Die. Oh, I broke my axe. Oh. No worries, Turts. It's fine. It's fine. That's fine. I just don't want to sign up for Spotify because those free ones always ask you for your credit card information, and then I forget about it, and I'm just not interested. I don't like music. I hate music. I hate listening to music while I'm doing stuff. Like, even this right now is really irritating me. Which is like super ironic because I was a musician for so long. The fact that I don't like music, being a musician, is really a weird thing. Yeah, on the money thing. Yeah. No, it's all of business has done that, and it's so disgusting. That's one of the this is one of the things that really bothers me. Is I don't know how it is where you are, but at least in Canada, we are completely flooded by scam phone calls from companies pretending to be like the government, that you haven't paid your taxes, or being Amazon, that you have something for free that you just have to give them your credit card information and you're gonna get it. Wow, the mobs really spawn a lot in Java. Now I understand why Java creators like Java. You guys have it easy. Holy crap. Anyways, and it's the truth is it's the companies selling your information to these scam companies. Like, the scam companies are gross, but places like Spotify, Apple, Facebook, Meta, whatever, they sell your information. They're the ones to blame for having all of your information be given to these stupid scam artists that are calling you all day long, every day. It drives me crazy. I hate it. I hate big business so much. Yeah, it's all about money. It's all about money. They don't actually care about anything. Businesses don't care about anything, whether it's Pride Month or Mental Health Month or, you know, I don't know, just whatever kind of thing that people are trying to make other people more aware of. Companies only care about it if it's going to make them money. Oh, that's a bad one. That's a really bad one. I haven't heard of that one here. But we do get ones where they'll ask you a quick survey and they'll record your voice and then they start using it in AI machines to like call your friends pretending to be you, saying like, hey, I got in a car accident. I need $150 to pay for the tow. Can you send me a gift card or whatever? Like, it's really stupid, but people fall for it, so they keep doing it. And then we get a lot of phone calls. We get a lot of scam calls from China, and it's really infuriating how lazy they are about it, because obviously they're scam artists, so it's gross anyway, but it bugs me that they're so lazy they don't even like have the details right, because it'll give us a phone call, and it'll be, usually it's gotten better, they have AI voices now so they don't have the accent, but it'll usually be a woman with a very, very thick accent who is very hard to understand. It's pre-recorded, and then she'll basically say, this is the government, you know, whatever, Canada Revenue or whatever, calling you. We have put a warrant out for your arrest if you don't get back to us. For English, press 1. For Mandarin, press 2. In Mandarin, for Mandarin, press 2. And then for Cantonese, press 3. Nowhere in Canada is Mandarin or Cantonese one of the languages that you're going to speak to a government agent in. You have to request that. They're not just going to suddenly give you the offer. Like, they're so lazy, they don't even include the French, which would be what Canadian machines would tell us, French or English. But I get those phone calls 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day. I was just looking at my phone today because my, oh, just got one now. Easily manage your protection from scams. Click on this link. What are you talking about? I also got a text earlier today. The Canada's worker benefit. I've received additional funds. Something I've never applied to before or after the pandemic, or during. I've never ever applied for Canada benefits, so why are you messaging me about Canada benefits that I've gotten that I didn't apply for? So dumb. Yeah, it's one of those voices, Vargas. One of those voices. Yeah, Michael Jackson. I love Minecraft. I think Minecraft is great. I have a lot of fun with Minecraft. But yeah, those scam artists, and the worst part is they keep doing it because it works. Just in the fact that they still do it is the proof that there are people dumb enough to fall for it, even if it's really obvious when they're offering you Chinese language. You know, even when it's that obvious, people are falling for it, and the companies keep doing it because it's worth it. For every 500 people that know it's a scam, they're going to find one who doesn't, and they're going to get a lot of money from that one person. It's really, it's a sad situation. Uh-oh, a really sad situation. Tell them you're Dothraki. That's amazing. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's funny. I'll randomly throw on accents when I answer. If I accidentally answer, and because they've gotten better, right? Like, now they're starting to call from like local numbers. It used to always be like 1-800 numbers or private numbers, so I just never picked those up. But now they start calling from local numbers. I've even gotten phone calls in, somebody leaving a voice message saying they're calling me back because I left them a voicemail, but it wasn't me. So scam artists use your phone number to call somebody else. They spoof your number. But, you know, but if I happen to pick up and it happens to be a scam artist, I'll throw on an accent. I try to throw on the accent that they have when they're talking to me. But I throw it on in like the most vile, disgusting way. I'm not proud of that part, but I do it anyway. just to like screw with them because I'm just so frustrated when I'm getting phone calls, you know, up to 15 times a day. Now I just instantly block their numbers. The only downside is sometimes I sit here going, have I blocked somebody important? Bing bong. Kevin, thank you for the GGs. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's really kind of you. I've never gotten a fake speaker, but I've gotten one of those cheap speakers, yeah. I've actually gotten a few that aren't cheap, but they're made by Chinese companies and they have that same voice. Sometimes it's really hard to know what they're saying. I actually have one that I use in my bathroom. I have it. Yes, I listen to music while I poop. No, I use it for the shower because not in the shower, but my iPad isn't loud enough to listen to when I'm in the shower just from the noise of the water and stuff. So I have a little Bluetooth speaker that I have that I put like right next to the shower. So that way, if it falls in the water, I don't care. And then I play the music from there. And that one has one of those weird voices, but the speaker itself is actually really loud. Has a lot of bass. It's pretty great. Yep, I've played GTA. I actually have the whole Rockstar collection on my tablet. And I have GTA 4 and 5 on PC. I'm not a huge GTA fan. I don't dislike them. I think 5 was the best one out of all of them, but people get super hyped about GTA, like to the point of like drooling from excitement. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, it's exciting because another big game. I'm excited for that, and I like Rockstar, but See, but I don't listen to music. I use my Bluetooth speaker to watch like documentaries and like listen to like stories or like crime drama or like space things where it's like, oh, Jupiter is this kind of planet. And these are the things we discovered. And that's the kind of stuff I listen to. That's what I'm saying. The music is irritating because I don't listen to music, even in like games that have music. Unless it's something like Dark Souls where it's big epic orchestra music and it's like made to add feeling to the gameplay. Is that my village again? Did I make it all the way back? Did I make it back to my village? Unless it's big orchestral music to like add energy to whatever I'm playing. Even in games, I turn off the music. If it's gonna be like rock music and hip hop music and pop music, nope, turn it off. I hate it. All my racing games, first thing I do is turn off the music. You've had so much fun. I've never been interested in online, but online, from everything I've seen, I haven't really experienced it, but from everything I've seen, it's a lot of like role playing and like the make-believe part of it is what makes it fun, right? I don't have interest in that because sometimes when I'm gaming, I just want a game. Oh, this is a different village. Hello, gentlemen. Hello, good sir. How are you? And I don't like it when people are griefing, and even if it's part of that world, I just wouldn't enjoy it. So I've never had interest in GTA Online, but it's really popular. Actually, I've seen a few people say that Rockstar ruined Rockstar because of GTA Online. Just because they're not doing much progress like they used to, because all they do is GTA Online stuff. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't say that they ruined GTA, but they've definitely been taking their sweet time. I did make it back. This is my village. It's not abandoned. They're just down there. They can't reach this area. I do like scary stories, yeah. I listen to Mr. Ballin. Him and his hilarious scary stories sometimes. He's great. I like Mr. Ballin. I think my favorite thing of Mr. Ballin that I like, but I like it because like it's fun to make fun of it. Like it's poking fun. It's not actually like, oh, he's a loser. I just think it's really funny that he'll show pictures of whatever he's talking about, right? Like he'll be like, oh, at this campground, somebody heard weird noises, and he'll show a picture of the campground and it'll say underneath the real campground or real picture of campground. Or he'll show like the person he's talking about who disappeared and it'll be like real picture of Johnny Smith. But then he'll show a picture of like a lion and it'll be like real picture of a lion. No duh. It's not hand drawn. We know it's a real picture of a lion. I think that's really funny. It's just a little quirk that he has in his videos that I think is really funny. Because like we know that you're not taking a picture of the lion that did the attack or whatever you're talking about, but like we know that's a real lion, you know. Dr. No Sleep. I've never heard of Dr. No Sleep. Pretty much, Turtsa. Pretty much. I mean, I'm sure they're working on it, and the truth is we're at a time right now where gaming is taking forever because of how big the games are, which I think is kind of a downside. It would be better if devs like made games a little bit smaller. You know, I hate when reviewers come out and they're like, this game's only 42 hours long, it's so short. And I'm just like, why can't I just have a game that's like 15, 20 hours and that's the peak, that's it, right? Like that would be more than enough for me. You know, I think it would be worth it for $70 to have a very polished 20-hour experience, 15-hour experience, 12-hour experience. Fully polished, I'm okay paying full price for that. What I'm not okay with is 700 hours that are not polished, and the 700 hours, maybe 10 of them are actually interesting, and the other 600 and whatever are mostly made up of go here and pick this thing up over and over and over again. I'm sure they're, but that being said, those games are so big that I'm sure the developers at Rockstar are working on their next game. It's just taking forever because of the way the industry is. It just really sucks that they've kind of gone silent on everything and have been lazy with everything else. Like the re-release of all the GTA remakes being just a mobile port and being mostly put through AI for it to be upscaled is really lazy work. Like that's just objectively lazy work. Or like Red Dead. It's free and upscaled on the Xbox. You're going to charge $50 for an upscale. I had one guy argue with me in one of my comments for the video that I did covering it. He's like, well, technically it basically is a remaster. It's like, no, it's not, dude. It's a relaunch. They did nothing to it. A remaster means that they've taken the information and fixed it by like fixing the lighting a little bit, or by like
click or tap the banner.
By like fixing the lighting a little bit, or like updating the images that they're using for like the textures, or maybe fixing the physics a little bit to run better, or fixing the frame rate. They didn't do any of that. It's literally just a port. It is the exact same game, just being made possible to work on that. It's like taking a photo and then just changing it from JPEG to PNG. They didn't actually do anything to it. They just changed the file format. That's all they've done. That's really lazy. And I think that is something that is mostly due to GTA Online, is they've just kind of phoned things in because they're making money. They don't need to put the effort in. They're just making money. But I do think GTA 6 is on the way. I do think they're, like, obviously we've seen a few leaks and stuff that have been shown. But I'm positive they're doing stuff. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating. The Mafia. I never played the Mafia 1 remake. But I did play Mafia 2, not the remake, the original. And I actually got Mafia 3 gifted to me. And I played a little bit of that. I didn't spend enough time with that. I should probably try downloading it and playing it again. But yeah, Mafia was pretty good. I like Mafia. Yeah. Like, it's not really anything that took any work. You know, it's kind of disappointing to see Rockstar be that lazy sometimes. Maybe someday when I'm streaming, I can... No, I won't be playing GTA on stream. Maybe I'll do GTA 6 if it launches at some point and I'm still streaming when it comes out. And, like, it's something that I'm open to doing at the time. Maybe I'll do GTA 6. I'll never play GTA on stream, really. One, it's a little bit too adult for the type of content that I'm making. Two, I find it incredibly boring as a stream game. So it just wouldn't be something I would play. I feel disappointing sometimes, Michael Jackson, because almost every game you've suggested is not a game I would enjoy. So it's like, I know you like my stream, and I know you enjoy hanging out, but I feel like I'm disappointing you because everything that I play is not really your cup of tea, and everything you want, I'm not interested in at all. I apologize. It's kind of PG-13. There's not really a specific definition I've given the channel, but like, I don't swear a whole lot on the channel. I do swear, but not a crazy amount. Okay, I haven't seen any iron anywhere, but this looks like a place that I could dig down maybe. But like I don't swear a whole bunch on stream. I don't really talk about like adult content on stream. I don't do anything crazy. I don't get drunk or anything. So like it's not family friendly, but it's not an adult stream. Although I do play games like Half-Life or not Half-Life, Dead Space and Resident Evil and stuff that do have more adult violence in them. So that's why I say it's not really PG-13, because I do cover those games, but it's not a full-blown adult channel. You know, I have my moments. Kind of depends on what I'm doing. Like even with Minecraft, I don't want Minecraft to make my channel into a kids channel, because it's not what I want. I don't want my channel to be a kids channel, but I'm playing Minecraft because one, it's something that I really enjoy, and it's something that will potentially get more people to see the channel. I've been playing a lot of games that nobody watches, so it's kind of hard to grow when there's not really a lot of people that could see your channel. Yeah, I don't smoke on screen. I don't do any of that stuff. I don't do that in regular life either, right? Like I have a beer that I've had in my fridge for months. Haven't touched it. Just no urge to drink, so I haven't touched it. Well, I'm glad you understand, Michael Jackson. It's hard sometimes because there's some people that really like the channel, but they're not interested in what I play. Like they like just hanging out in the environment and stuff, but they want me to play games that they like, and I'm just not interested. Like there's a few people that really want me to play things like Fortnite, or I'm trying to think of the other like big online games that people like, but I have zero interest in them, so they get really disappointed because I don't play the games they like. And I feel bad because it's not like I'm not playing it because like I don't want to listen to your advice. I'm just not interested, and I know that I'm not the kind of person that can pretend to have fun at a game. I really need to enjoy it for me to actually be enjoyable on stream, you know? We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm kind of excited for it too. Okay, wait, hold on. Did I go too deep? I might have gone too deep. No, I'm at actually no, it's -16. We're good. It's part of it is practice, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, for those who can't see, oh, I forgot to add the TikTok chat on screen. For those who can't see, Michael Jackson was asking, like, how is it that I talk and play at the same time because they can't really do it? It's definitely, a big part of it is practice. A big part of it is also depending on what you're doing, right? That's one of the reasons there are games that I will not play, because I have to pay attention to what's happening. What am I at now? -5. -5. Oh, my iron pickaxe is almost dead, and I didn't bring any ladders, and I don't have any wood to make ladders. Not enough wood, anyway, to make ladders. Dang it. Well, let's use this pickaxe until it breaks, and then we'll climb up with the stone I got. Then we'll... there it is. Okay. No, thank you. I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to do that at all. Retro is godlike. That's the real answer. I'm God. That's why I know. But yeah, no, part of it is practice. You know, when I got back to streaming after being away for a year, one of the biggest complaints I got in my stream a lot was that I would pause and talk, and then I would unpause and play. Then I would pause and talk. And so most of the stream was spent paused because I kept pausing to talk because I couldn't do both at the same time. But a part of it is also the game you choose, because if you're playing something like Call of Duty, if you're playing something like Grand Theft Auto, Baldur's Gate, an RPG, a big portion of that game is paying attention to what is being said and who's saying it and what's happening at that time. And so you have to pay attention, or else you're going to get caught in a trap and die. It can be very, very hard to balance that out at the same time. So I definitely understand, but sometimes you have to pick the right game. That's why I like these games like Minecraft, The Forest, because I can be talking this whole time and I don't have to think about it. You know what I mean? Like right now, I'm not thinking about anything. I'm literally just digging a hole. So there's nothing I have to do. Right now, I was kind of stuttering a bit because I was trying to remember, how do I build the bed? What do I do to get the bed? I need to get the bed now before I die. But like, I was literally just digging straight down. So there was nothing for me to think about except for go down. And that was enough to keep the game going forward. But it also wasn't too much that I couldn't handle talking at the same time. That's how I do it. But Guitar Hero, yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to do that. I have to concentrate so much for Guitar Hero. Like, I was pretty good at Guitar Hero when it was brand new. When it was like the big hype game that everybody lost their minds about. I was pretty decent at it. You know, like I was playing on expert, or is it super expert? Whatever the highest difficulty is. And I was averaging like 93, 94%. I wasn't to the level of some of the streamers out there that are playing, you know, 99% on super expert 200 times. I can't do that. But I was pretty good for an average gamer. But I needed to concentrate. I wouldn't be able to do it without talking. It's kind of the same as like Beat Saber. I've been tempted to play Beat Saber on stream as like a way for me to lose weight. Not lose weight, but get healthier. That's more what I'm trying to say. Like, I've been considering doing something like that, like do half an hour of Beat Saber at the beginning of every stream just to kind of give myself a bit of a workout before I start. I don't have the energy, but I also don't know if I'd be able to concentrate on chatting with everybody while playing. You know? Was I in marching band? No, but I was a professional musician for about 15 years. I've been playing music most of my life, but I was a professional musician for 15 years, so I just have practice in music. Is it expert? Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if it was super expert or expert. It's Mario that does super expert, and that was what was throwing me off. Okay. So I've been live for an hour and a half, and we've accomplished nothing in this game. I caught a couple of cows. That's about it. I just want some iron. I played Latin music. It was Latin music, Michael Jackson. All right, no worries, Ty. Do your thing. Concentrate, man. I hope you get some idea what to do. You would get little to no water. Yeah, marching. Well, I'm in Canada. Marching bands aren't a thing here, really. We don't have an unhealthy obsession with children's sports like they do in the States. Americans have this really weird obsession about watching children play sports. It's like we have sports here and our kids play it and stuff, but it's very much like a fun thing for kids to do. You always have the couple of toxic parents, but like in the States, like you have coaches being paid millions of dollars to coach children, which is really weird to me. I don't understand what the obsession of full-grown adults watching children play a sport is. So something like marching band, never anything, like I've never been to a school that had a marching band. Even my high school had a band, and it was a class. It wasn't like joining band to be a part of something in the school. Like even our cheerleaders weren't really like they are in the States, where like they're at every game cheering in the back. Like we had our football games, and that was like the closest we had to like some kind of serious sport. But no, marching bands aren't really a thing here. But there's a lot of things about the States that I don't understand what the mentality is behind it. Like I was watching one of my friends, he posted about how stupid snowflake gamers are really upset about the whole picking your gender in Starfield, and they're all having a meltdown over it. And he made the comment in response to somebody having a meltdown saying like, dude, you have to fill in your gender when you apply for a job. Like that's normal. To me, that's wild because you are legally not allowed to ask that here in Canada. You can't ask what gender somebody is when they're applying. You can't ask their age when they're applying. You can't ask what nationality they are or race or anything. Can't ask any of that when somebody applies for a job. So it's wild that happens. Yeah, it's not. It's more like a fun, like I said, I've never been to a school that had one, but any little bit that I have like even heard of, it's more like a fun extracurricular thing and not a competitive like a bunch of 12-year-olds are competing with a bunch of other 12-year-olds for the best marching band in the city. Like, I've never seen anything like that. Everything that I've seen has been more about, like, just fun for school spirit. And, like, if you suck while you play your music, that's okay, because you're still having fun. There are marching bands, but it's not a school thing. Like, it's not like it is in the States, where, like, in the States, when you're in school, like, you're either part of the sports team, or you're part of the marching band, or you're part of, like, the cheer team. Whereas here, like, a lot of the schools don't have sports teams. They do, but it's like, it's not like it is in the States. Like, a teacher is teaching it. We don't hire a coach to come in and teach sports. If there's a marching band, it's an extracurricular thing that you've signed up for on your own that has nothing to do with the school. It's just a club you've joined. You know, like, I've never been to a school that had a choir, and I was in a choir my whole life, but it was a choir that I signed up for outside of school that had nothing to do with my school. So I did it for my own fun. Whereas, like, in the States, like, that is, like, in the blood of the schools, and that just doesn't happen here. No way. Did it really? Has it unlocked here too? I don't have my Xbox here. Hold on. I better pause before I die. Okay, it's paused. Does the game still go while it's on the screen? No, the cows aren't moving. We're good. Okay, I gotta see this now. But yeah, it's like cheerleading, right? Like, my high school had cheerleaders. They were not professional cheerleaders. Like, what you see in is it actually? No way. Hold on, I gotta message Preston. Check Game Pass, because somebody just messaged in my chat saying that Starfield is going to be unlocked. Oh, it got unlocked 34 minutes ago, and I just looked on my PC, and it's showing that I can just install it or play it now, but I don't have a controller plugged in, so I can't try it. See if it got unlocked early. Yeah, no, not all the schools have it, for sure, but it's a part of the culture there. Like, you do not see a high school movie without them talking about the marching band or the sports team. Whereas here, it never happens. Like, it's not a part of our upbringing, right? It's kind of the same as, like, guns. Not everybody has guns in the States, but it's such an important part of the States that everybody knows that the States is, like, obsessed, like, stupidly obsessed with guns. So it's kind of the same with kids sports. Like, in Canada, there's no channel that'll play kids sports on TV. You're not going to find out about kids sports. You'll see it in, like, the city news if you're watching local news, and it'll be like a passing thing where it'll literally be like, you know, and in sports news, the professional team did this, this. Oh, and in the high school sports, this team won. That's it. That's all you hear. You don't know the members' names. You don't know what their stats are. You don't know who they are. You don't know you don't know anything about any of the sports players, because we just don't treat our kids like that. And so we don't have that obsession. Whereas, like, in the States, even though not all the schools have it, that is something that is part of the States. Like, I find it so weird when I find out that, like, some guy is a high school coach and that's what he does for a living. That doesn't exist here. Like, you're not going to have some guy who gets hired onto a high school staff member thing for just being a coach. Every coach, at least in the schools I've been a part of and that I've had anything to do with, it's the teachers that are the coaches. It's not actually a coach that gets hired on. That's just part of what happens in the States. So not every school does it, but enough of them do that's just an American thing that pretty much nobody else in the world does. It works. No way. I don't even think Preston's near his phone. I don't think, because he hasn't even seen it. Oh, I don't have my controller here, and I don't have anything to plug in. I don't even know where my USB thing is for my controller. Oh, lame. I can't even try it. That's why you want to go to Canada? Canada's not great anymore. It's having some major issues. It's really, like, turning into a mess. It's not a horrible country, don't get me wrong. But there's been a lot of things that have happened over the last, like, year or two that have really not gone well. But it's very different than what's happening in the States. In the States, it's very, like, in your face shocking things happening. In Canada, it's more like things just aren't as ideal as they used to be. But like to the point now where like we're even having immigrants saying like we don't want to go to Canada, and immigrants who are here going, I want to go back to my country because even though I was poor back there, I owned my own home, I owned my own business, I owned my own stuff. And here I make more money, but I own nothing and I have nothing. So like it's a I don't know, it's kind of disheartening. It's kind of disheartening. PC Game Pass Xbox. Yeah, I just don't have my controller plugged in and it won't let me open it up. And to install it, one, it'll bog down my internet because I don't have great internet. But two, I won't be able to stream while it's trying to. Like, I have a car, but the bank owns it. I'm paying the bank back for the car, but I don't own my car. I have this apartment that I rent. I don't own it. And I will never own a house because to own a house in my region, I would have to earn like $250,000 a year, something like that, to be able to like afford a house comfortably. I'm never going to make that much money. I don't have a rich family that helped me get to that point to make that much money. So I'll never own a house. So for an immigrant to come here, it's really hard when you will work 2 or 3 jobs because you don't speak the language well, because you don't have the education, because Canada's very picky about what education they accept. They won't accept your education. So you have to start from the bottom. So you're going to work 2 or 3 jobs and you're going to just rent for the rest of your life, killing yourself. Even though if you look at your bank account, you're going to go, well, I have $1,000 in my bank and back home I only had $50, but you have $1,000 and you have nothing that you actually own. Whereas like back home, you might only have $50, but you bought that house because it only cost like 50 grand and you own your own car and you own your own business and you don't owe anybody money, even though you're not making a lot of money. And there's no like, you know, the healthcare isn't the same as it is here, but you're just barely surviving here and you still don't own anything. Whereas in back home, at least you own the stuff you have, you know? Because it kind of sucks. Like for me, I have bought a car cash that I owned myself and I didn't owe anybody any money and then it broke. And so like, I don't have enough money to be repairing old cars over and over again just to keep them on the road. So I had to buy a newer one and I don't have $35,000 to just give to a company for a car. So I had to get a loan. So the bank owns it. And that's kind of how they get you in Canada. Everything is being owned by, everything that you're worth is basically all tied into like the things you have. But to have things, you have to take out loans. So like immigrants really get upset. Oh yeah. Immigrants get upset that they come here hoping to have a better life. And then they realize they have less stuff here than they did back there, even though back there it wasn't as high quality as what it is here. If you know what I mean. Like sure, their house back there is just like a little shack, but it's theirs. And the piece of property is theirs, you know? No, the healthcare here isn't great. It's better than a lot of places, but if you wanted good healthcare, you go to Europe. You don't want to come here for good healthcare. It's also being destroyed by the governments that we have right now. See, and that's one of the rumors, Turtsa. I don't know about your country, so I'm not talking about your specific statement. But that's one of the things that a lot of racists say here. They say the exact same thing. There's a really big argument that they make where they say immigrants come here and they get a free house, they get free furniture, they get all this free stuff. And like there are cases where that happens, but it's always a refugee. And to be accepted as a refugee in Canada is incredibly hard. But it's always a refugee and it's very temporary. It doesn't go forever, if you know what I mean. But a lot of the racists use that as a way of saying, like, look how Canada treats its own Canadians and not the people that aren't even from here. You know, even the guy that's in charge of my province made the statement that he loves immigrants, but they have to work. They can't come here for free. It was very much a comment of immigrants only come here to get free stuff, which I took as a deep insult because I'm an immigrant and I've always worked multiple jobs. This is the first time I've ever held just one job, but it's because it pays well. But the only time I applied to get assistance from the government, they rejected me. And when I appealed, because I had lost my job suddenly, when I appealed, they offered me $300 a month. That's it. And that was to cover everything, to cover my rent, my food, everything. $300 a month. How do you survive on $300 a month? Right? And so it's really, really insulting that racists try to use that when I worked for the government I was providing healthcare for people on behalf of the government, and like 90% of the people I took care of were white Canadian people. They were taking advantage of the free healthcare. Almost always the immigrants that I had, it was a very severe case that I had to take care of. But yeah, so I don't know if that's how it is in your country. I'm not saying that that's what it is, but it's so frustrating because that's what they say here, and it's not the case. No, I didn't think you did. I didn't think you did. I'm just saying that's one of the talking points they use here a lot, because I hear it all the time. Because in the region that I live in now, where I was working specifically, it was a lot of people that were of that mindset, and they would make comments like that of like, you know, it's so frustrating. Our government's going downhill because all these immigrants come and they live off the government and they don't even want to help me. And I'm just like, what do you mean? My mom was a nurse back home. She came here to work at a farm cleaning up a pig pen, and she was a nurse, and she was cleaning up pig shit. That she didn't come here to steal your job, dude. She came here because she wanted a better life, and she started at the bottom and then became a nurse here because they didn't accept her credentials. She had to start again from here. And so it's like, it's just something they use because they don't know any immigrants. They don't know anything. They hear somebody say it, and then they think that that's what it is without even bothering to see if that's what it is. That being said, there are absolutely people who come here and abuse the system. That's just the nature of the beast. I was born in El Salvador. UK has very, very good healthcare, but I'm pretty sure, is it Switzerland? Is it Switzerland or Sweden that has even better healthcare? UK is pretty good. It's definitely among the top in the world, but it's like Switzerland or Sweden that has the best. I don't know about Korea. I'm not sure. Because I remember hearing that they have paid healthcare, but I don't actually know. So I can't say anything about Korea. But I do know that a lot of European nations have very, very good healthcare. Our healthcare, the care itself isn't bad. It's actually pretty good. The problem with our healthcare is that they're slowly turning it into a two-tier system, meaning you have the free healthcare, but you can also start paying for stuff. And that really makes things worse. And the government is slowly cutting back the funds of the public healthcare, which then makes the healthcare worse. Even though the healthcare itself is good, but like if you're gonna only pay for 5 nurses instead of the 15 you need, it's gonna get worse just because you're not hiring enough people. But then they use that to say, see, free healthcare isn't that good. It's only not good because you're not paying for it. That's why it's not good, because you're not allowing it to be good. I'm just like wandering around. I'm talking and I'm not even doing anything. I haven't done anything in a while. I gotta get some more wood, I think. How much do I have in total? Okay, I've got a stack in a bit. And I got some stone. Yeah, let's make a couple of pickaxes out of stone. At least that way I can keep digging. And hopefully I'll find some iron in the process. Oh, did I run out of sticks? Is that why? Okay. Do 3. Taiwan, South Korea, Australia, Canada, and Sweden. Nice. Yeah, I don't think Canada is going to be up there for much longer. That source may be slightly out of date now. Like out of date as in like within like a few months, because they've really implemented a bunch of changes, especially in my province, that have really impacted healthcare in a really bad way. And it depends on what they're considering good healthcare, right? Like if they're talking about the actual like outcome, like when you go in to get healthcare and you come out and everything's good, that'll give you one number. But then if you're looking at like the access to it, who can actually get it, that has gone downhill here. The outcomes are really good in Canada, but the actual access to it has gone downhill big time here. Finland is 19. Attack Gaming, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, the US is like pretty low on the list of being free. Only the US thinks that they're more free than everybody else. Pretty much the rest of the world realizes that they're not, and it's only getting worse. Yeah, they're like not even in top 10. I don't want to get too political, so I'm not gonna keep going with it, but yeah. But every country has their issues, right? Like every country has their strengths and weaknesses. Every country has their thing that they do that you're kind of like, why? And we don't all have the freedom to kind of just up and leave, right? There's rules to going to different countries, and that's a big side of it. Like Canada's very hard to come to live here, although some people will say, especially some of the toxic government people will say that it's easy to come to Canada. It's really not. It's super hard to get into Canada. But it's also really hard to go into other countries. Like I would love to go live in Australia, especially now I've got nothing to tie me down. I would love to go to Australia, but I don't qualify anymore. But Australia also has issues with it too, right? Like Australia, they're very censorship heavy when it comes to like gaming and movies and stuff, which in some views might be seen as like authoritarian and out of like no freedom or whatever. But that's like one detail, right? Australia has a lot of very similar laws to Canada, but they have better weather than us. That's why I would like to go to Australia. They have better weather than us. That's the big thing. Why do I not qualify? Australia is very strict with ages. This is the thing that a lot of people don't know. You're young, so that makes sense that you don't know. But a lot of people don't realize this. There are a lot of things that you have to bring to the table when you're moving into a country, and one of them is your age. Not just your education or how much money you have or like whether you qualify or not as like, oh, we're taking people from this country. They want to make sure you're the right age. And I'm too old now to go to Australia because even if I walk into a full-time job and I'm doing a good job, I'm not going to work long enough to put into their government enough money to make it worth having me there. Because I'll take more money than I've actually put into their system. And so it wouldn't be worth it for them to take me in at this point. If it had been a few years ago, or if I had a job that was in high demand. So let's say they're really looking for teachers, then they might take a teacher that's older because they're in demand for them. But for somebody like me who doesn't have any kind of skill set that is very in high demand, there's no reason for me to take them for them to take me in unless I brought a lot of money with me. Like if I had a lot of money, then maybe they would take me, but it would be very hard to like be a regular person going into Australia. But that also disappears after a certain age, because once you're a certain age, you've put enough money into your own country that when you move to Australia, you're going to get pensions from your country. And then that means it'll be cheaper for them because now you're getting money from your own country coming into theirs. So then it's a benefit to them. So I'm in that weird age where they won't take me. I think it's like 31 or 32 that they're really open to. And then after that, they don't really want people coming in. So it's pretty picky. And every country has their own set of rules, right? Like Canada won't take somebody with autism, which I think is absolutely stupid. But if you have autism, Canada will not take you as a citizen if you're trying to move in from a different country. Okay, what am I at? Oh, I went too deep. Negative 26. I want negative 16. Okay, good.
Whether you're doing a dance to your favorite...
Shut up. 5, 6, 7, 8. What am I at now? Negative 18, 19, or I went 18, 17, 16. Right there. Boom. We'll go deeper afterwards. Okay. What if how can I don't even know.
Whenever we need it. Download...
Shut up, game. I mean, shut up, Spotify.
Subscription study.
What am I trying to do? Let's open up this space a little bit. Did Preston see my message? He still hasn't seen it. Oh, Preston, you're missing out, man. 47 minutes you're missing out. I'm only going to play for a few more minutes. I only want it to be live for a couple of hours today. I didn't want to go too crazy. We didn't do anything. We didn't do anything at all. But I want to play some Starfield. So I'm going to like stop the stream, go sit on my couch and play on my big OLED TV. You know, get the full HDR experience, 4K, all that. This is a tiny little 24-inch fake HDR screen. I want like real hardcore HDR. I want to experience it. But like Preston's been so excited about this game. He's been more excited than I have, and he's the one that got me excited in it. And now he's not seeing my message. I don't think he knows. He's missing out. How dare he have a life outside of like staring at his phone all day like me? So no, tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Is tomorrow Wednesday? Ah, he got it. He just messaged me right as I looked at my watch. He just looked at me. Let's see. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Well, it's Wednesday for people in Europe already, but it's Wednesday for me tomorrow. Yeah, I stream tomorrow. Maybe we'll do some Resident Evil. I don't know. Yeah, I'm bummed about the 30 frames, you know. I'm bummed about the 30 frames, but yeah, stability. At least it's stable. I think somebody else confirmed it, but I am pretty sure it's just Series S. That's the reason it's 30 frames. They don't want it to be super stable on the Series X at 60 and then have people see it on the Series S and be like, well, this is trash. Greetings from the future. But I'm excited to try it. I'm excited to see. I think it's going to be a Bethesda game. It's going to be something that'll be a lot of fun to the people who like those games. It's probably going to have a few glitches here and there. From what I've heard, they're nowhere near as bad as most Bethesda games, so that's a good thing. That's scary. Hello. Hello. Haha, burn yourself. Burn, you jerk. Okay. If you sneak, you don't fall. That's the one thing that I have a hard time with in the forest. Is in the forest, you can't do that. Here, if I sneak, I'll never fall off the edge as long as I hold the sneak button. Sometimes I forget though, and then I do fall. Oh, there's two skeletons. No, no. Come on, keep moving. Keep moving. Go, go, go. Yes. Thank you. Haha! Now you can't shoot me, you jerk. And now put a light over here so then there's no more that spawn. Funny because I said I don't like music, right? I don't listen to music or whatever in my own time, but I can hear rhythm in everything and it like really sticks in my mind. So like my brain thinks musically even though I don't like music. And one of the things is this digging. It's that's the rhythm. It's the rhythm it does. That's what I hear when I'm playing this. Yeah, I was just digging a little bit further to see if there was like, if the vein was one of those weird ones that like pops up again over here, but it didn't. But it's okay, we got a few now. Oops. Oh, there's quite a bit here. Although it feels like the deep slate feels like it's a lot higher here than it would be in Bedrock. Isn't Bedrock a lot deeper? I feel like Deep Slate starts deeper in Bedrock, but maybe I'm wrong. I want to see if it worked. Oh, this is the part of Minecraft that is not fun when you're restarting, having to collect all the initial resources. Like in my other file, I already had the diamond pickaxe enchanted. I went through all the trouble of doing the villager thing where all you do is try to get the villager to have the right job. And I made a whole little villager area with like 11 villagers. All of them were either cartographers armor makers or the tool makers, toolsmiths. Or not cartographers, the arching guys, the guys that give you the you can sell sticks to. And then all of the different lectern ones, because then I could just like buy my books. So I had like mending and I had fortune and all those. Just to think I have to do that all again is gonna suck. Well, we just started this vein, but how long? We got 9. We got 9. I can make more pickaxes. Okay, I can make, what, 3 more pickaxes? Nice. 3 more pickaxes. This is awesome. Actually, I should probably put my bed down here in case something does happen and I die. Because I picked it up and I don't have a respawn point. If I died, it would be horrible. All right, folks. I think I'm going to leave it there tonight. It was a really, really late start to the stream. It was a very short stream today. It's never this short. I'm not doing this short anymore, but I am tonight. I am on hardcore. That's right. I'm not going to respawn. You're right. I didn't even think of that. Oh my God. Yeah, you're right. Even right now, I was like, yeah, I am on hardcore. You're right. I can't respawn. I'm dead. Forgot about that. Watch, I'm going to get banned for self-harm for saying that. But yeah, I'm gonna call it quits tonight. It's really early. I apologize. Or like really short. I apologize. It's just I started so late, and I am really like not feeling going much deeper than this for today. I want to eat. I'm gonna go cook, but I'm also gonna play some Starfield. I'm really excited about that. Oh, I'm so excited to try Starfield. And that's about it, really. I'll be back tomorrow at my regular time, so a lot earlier than now. Whatever time it is now, about 5 hours, 6 hours earlier than now is when I'll be live. So we'll be able to play. I'm thinking maybe Resident Evil tomorrow. I'm having fun with Minecraft, but I think Resident Evil tomorrow, something a little bit more entertaining. Once I beat Resident Evil, I want to try the DLC. Once I beat that, then I'm probably going to go back to Dead Space and start it from scratch again. So we can kind of get into that. I'm iffy. Maybe I should save it for October, because October I pretty much only do horror games. So maybe we'll do that. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But that's the plan. I will be back tomorrow, and we'll move forward from there. I really appreciate everybody being here and chatting with me and having a good time. I hope you all enjoyed the short stream. And we'll continue with that. It's been a fun time. You know, it's been a good time. And I will be live tomorrow. So I will see you all. Oh yeah, I don't have it on my restream, my stream deck. I don't have it on my stream deck. Oh well, I'll just do it manually. But I will see you all tomorrow. I really appreciate all the love and the support. You are all amazing. Have yourselves a great day, great night, great morning, whatever time it is in your side of the world. And I'll see you later. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.